What's happening, everyone? We are back. We are back again. Happy Friday. Doing two streams today. Early this morning, and decided to do one this morning because there's a lot I wanted to cover. Just so many things going on lately. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy how many things there are to cover in general. So the last 3 or 4 days has just been a whirlwind of excitement and just amazing stuff. So hopefully it lasts. Hopefully this is a trend upwards in the right direction. But very excited for much more excited for 2024 than I was a week ago. I'll say that. And that's what I want to talk about today. I want to go over a few stats, a few things going on for PulseChain, and maybe even the new era, right? Like this. I've heard people talk about just how again things have changed for the positive in the last few days, and I think that's a good way to keep perspective on things too, or a good one should keep perspective. Of course, we're still we've touched SAC price. We went over as far as price and stuff goes for PulseChain. PulseX is still way down from SAC, for example. But boy, the signs of life from getting beaten down so much and then coming and being where we are now, it's pretty amazing to see. So we'll touch on a few things. Let me put, what's up, Red Squirrel? Good to see you. I know there's probably another stream going on at this point, but I'm like, I already scheduled mine, so I'm going forward with it. So yeah, you guys probably catch it on the replay, gang. If I don't get a lot of live viewers now, that's totally fine. But I had a lot of topics I wanted to get through. So good to see you, Squirrel, and the other few people over there as well. Changed out some hardware a little bit, so bear with me for a minute because I thought I'd fixed everything. By the way, let me know how my audio is. Let's see. Wow, I hope I'm able to share the screen right now. Let's see. Should be able to, hopefully. Don't screw me now, right now. Chrome, let's see. Let's try this. Oh, gosh. I'm literally going to have to come back in a minute. Ooh, fun. Yeah, that's why I want to do a stream now, because the open mic I do later, I want everything to go even more perfectly. So give me just a minute. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. I may have to restart the browser. So fun. If I drop for a second, I will be right back. Apologies. All right. Nothing like that. Every 100 streams or so, I literally need to leave and restart the browser or something. So hopefully it doesn't happen very often. Sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, now let's try this again. I had to do some computer stuff. See if this works now. Wow, back to normal. All right, the setup is complete. I found the one thing that I didn't think about and test before. So we are complete. Anyways, new era for PulseChain. I can now present my screen again. Yeah, we went up quite a bit. I posted a chart earlier. Just look at the PLS. If you look at it on the daily, it looks phenomenal. I mean, look at it on most charts, it looks phenomenal, but daily, the 4 hour, whatever you want to look at, I mean, just look at this. Just even through the last bump, we just blew right past that. I mean, we had these little ones. We had these little, and remember, so December 14th, I think that was around the time. Fast Abdul. Oh man. December 14th is, I think, well, I mean, I've heard other things. I've heard early December. I think Dylan and them were talking about early December. Him and Buck were saying something about that, or at least Dylan was saying early December that they were seeing some signs of things happening. And interesting enough, that kind of coincides, or if you just go by December 14th time frame, plus or minus a day or two, that coincides with this pump. So was this a pump from people knowing, seeing the information, seeing the funds moving around, or otherwise, was that the information? Was that were the green candles of information type thing? And then did something happen here? Or was this just the end of year deal? We came down. I forget if we had any bad news around that time, or was it just despair? Was it just still just despair time? I don't know. But as soon as we hit this, we went right there. They're like, okay. Then we get the Richard fighting the SEC stuff. I think that's around the same time of all the coins moving around news and otherwise. So boom, shot right up there. So pretty amazing. That's an alternative VPN. That will not be helpful for many different ways. You can search my channel to find out those ways. All right, let me talk to the chat real quick before I go on. What's up, Hex Edits? How's it going? Was off. Welcome. What's up, Umberto? Greetings to you as well. Yeah, Meraki, Wind Moon. Well, sir, you probably know as much as me about that. I just have a belief system in charts and data and all kinds of fun stuff. But boy, is it looking good. So that's part of it. And then the bridge I want to cover. Let's go to the bridge. Actually, when I did the stream fixing PulseChain, if you haven't seen that, I recommend you watch it because I've got a ton of stuff in there about how for better onboarding, we need better news, we need a lot of things. And how to do that without green candles specifically. That's what I was talking about. How to do that expecting no green candles. And with this new era PulseChain, it's interesting how our expectations, if we had any, how they've changed or how the whole ecosystem is framed now, because we're seeing benevolent whales make moves. So before, everyone was, I'd talk about the war chest and stuff. I'd even mention on Twitter about, well, what if, the OA does this, or what if the benevolent whales we have in the ecosystem, what if they do this? And nobody really wanted to talk about it, right? Because and that's probably for the best. It was this kind of, you shouldn't put that in your model. You shouldn't expect it because, we don't know the intentions. We don't know when it's going to happen. So we're just going to go off of the rest of the market. Everyone else, all the other players and in it, just see what happens, right? But I always thought, I said the other day, one piece of good news could send Hex flying. One piece of good news could send PulseChain flying. And I talked to Neil again, go back and watch some of the streams in the past couple of weeks. Really, a lot of good ones with a lot of good information. Make It Money in Crypto series is great. But just talking to people and thinking, why wouldn't the money move? Why wouldn't these whales have accumulated a ton of stuff in our ecosystem, especially the biggest ones around? Why wouldn't that money go towards, promoting or supporting the ecosystem in some way? It just made sense to me. Even though I'd be fine if it never moved. I still think the game theory, the tokenomics, the community, the code, and all that stuff is good enough. But when all this money gets accumulated, and if I don't believe it's going towards buying an island or a bunch of yachts, a fleet of yachts, if I rule that out, what else would it possibly go for other than, helping us shoot past the moon, go to Mars, shoot past Uranus, say hi to Jupiter, apologize to Pluto for removing them from the planet list, all that stuff. So anyways, Fixing PulseChain stream, I really recommend everyone watch that because I detail a lot of the problems in the ecosystem. And this was like a couple days before, 1 or 2 days before all the good news we got. So that was assuming that was not tainted by the good news either. That was, I want to lay this out. I want to lay all the issues out. I want to talk about what I'm doing to help fix things or help make things better, onboarding people and otherwise. And some of the things that are broken and some of the things I'm struggling with, I see other people struggling with and otherwise. And it's not like everything just got fixed because of green candles. And green candles definitely help people ignore a lot more of it. And maybe it doesn't hurt as much, but still, we have to focus on onboarding people to the ecosystem who don't know anything about crypto or don't know anything about Hex and PulseChain. Like the people who are already here and know how to use all these tools and all these little strategies and techniques and ways to do it, they're already in, right? They're already here. If you're listening to me right now, you probably already know how to do all this stuff. So we're not trying to onboard you. No offense to you. I'm not trying to onboard me. I'm not trying to onboard anyone who's already in here. I'm trying to onboard the other 10 million, 100 million people out there that I know would be interested in a legit product like this. I mean, it's just obvious. Either now, 6 months from now, or a year or two from now. So I'm glad that some of the news, I like this post from PulseChain Talking News. I said before, I've been trying to do some different SEO, get some higher ranking, good content and videos and stuff up. And I'm glad to see, with nothing else but green candles, we're able to get some better articles and some more stuff in Richard's favor and the ecosystem's favor and stuff too. So it really got to turn this fight into, we are fighting for crypto. We are. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, okay. Are we fighting for Hex and PulseChain or bags and all that stuff? Sure, of course. But really, if you look beyond that, we are fighting. We want to set precedents. In this case, I would love it. We win, beat the SEC, all these super succinct, amazing arguments. If you haven't said the docket, I did like a quick analysis of the docket a day or two ago of the motion to dismiss and all that stuff. Amazing research, quality information in it, references cited, all that. So all those cases that came beforehand, they're being used now in our motion. I'm sure maybe other people's motions and stuff too. And that is becoming, some sort of case law. And all these references have the ability to help other projects in the future too, who may be in a similar case. And why not? So setting precedents for crypto, for, legislation and otherwise, and us being a shining example of what should exist and should thrive and should be okay, because there's nothing wrong with what our ecosystem's doing. We're doing a bunch of right things. We just need to make that more clear. So I'm glad to see more articles like this. And it's really exciting to see what we're going to get into in 2024 based on just I said before too, I don't care what happens in January 2024. It's nice to see green. That's like overwhelmingly, makes you feel good and stuff. Still, I want to see what happens later this year. I think that's more important. But right now, I mean, if we are setting up, if we are getting things in place, if the bottom is in, if everyone sees there is this breath and this beating heart and this ability to just not only survive but thrive after it's been sold down so much and flooded the ecosystem and all this stuff. I don't know. I think upwards trajectory would not shock me at all. And especially with all the benevolent wells we have around that seem to be wanting to support us, I'm very excited. Grand Prix says 7.6 billion people in the world own crypto. Yeah. Yep. There you go. That's the onboarding it is like one of those things. The numbers you can't even fathom. So many more people could come in this ecosystem. It's just you can't even imagine. You can't even imagine the impact you could have. I can have. Like I imagine it. Like I try my best to be like, okay, I know if I do this, if I position this in a certain way, if I create these memes or I produce this content or whatever, I'm able to have an impact. But I mean, it's really, our voices can be amplified so much more than we believe at face value. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Please mention Maddie's work. Yes, please. Yeah, good. Thanks for reminding me. I'll go to Twitter. I'll go to Maddie's Twitter real quick too. I will be there. I'll be doing a stream right afterwards as well. Tomorrow, I don't know how many people we got so far, but world record for most YouTubers is happening tomorrow. Let's see, where's the post on? Did I pass it up? Trying to go to the main post, but yeah. So again, you don't have to be a big content creator or anything, but please share this with people. Let's see. Share this with people. And again, you can go here, Eventbrite, sign up. There's still plenty of slots available. They have different groups and stuff. I think I'm in Real DeFi, I think. Yeah, I can't remember, but there's Money Printer, there's 5555, done told you, all this stuff. So yeah, sign up, and all you gotta do is show up. You show up at 12:45 PST, 3:45 EST. You figure it out for your time zone if you're not one of those. Show up, you get on camera, we get to set a world record. It's pretty easy. 1, 2, 3. All you gotta do is show up. Turn your camera on, and then we get to take this huge, amazing picture and promote it. And another cool, world's largest diamond, right? We own, somebody owns that. Yeah, hex.com diamond. We can have a hex.com YouTuber record. So yeah, check it out. Pretty cool. Oh, good morning, Steve. How's it going, man? It's cold out there, huh? Pretty cold. Jay, what's happening, man? When PLS on SX will reach the masses? Well, Fast Abdul, I need to send you a StreamYard link for tomorrow, by the way, and catch up with you on that. I forgot. I'm glad you reminded me. Yeah, Fast will be coming on the open mic to talk about 2 fucks and all that stuff. But yeah, man, that seems to be one of the next things that are happening. So I've heard people talk about it. Green candles are coming, or I mean, they have come. Sorry, they're not coming. Not financial advice, but green candles are here, as we can see. And if we get more of them, then I don't know. I think it'll force the hand of a lot of people to be like, that's what we need. That's what we need really, is the ability for people to it not be in their best interest to gatekeep PulseChain and Hex. If it's not in their best interest to do that, and they can make money by promoting it or listing it or whatever, our network effect goes up, right? Like our ability to promote and scale and otherwise goes up, because we're not fighting the FUD as much as we are just, getting the message out to people. So that helps. Again, we've been gatekept forever. Hex was gatekept, went up 10,000x, all that stuff. We don't have to have all these things. We don't have to have the best goodwill of crypto. We're already doing a lot of amazing things, but if we do, I think it'll help a lot. So as much as I like true DeFi, I can see the value in having centralized exchange listings. So, and I don't know why that wouldn't happen. I'd be surprised if not. We'll talk bribes. That is basically the topic of tomorrow's open mic, or today's open mic. Sorry, I said tomorrow. It's today. Later today, in about 5, 6, 7 hours. Never know if you're talking bribes, brides, or otherwise. So check that out. Stop by tomorrow, even if you're not a YouTuber, whatever. If you got a camera and you want to contribute to a world record, you you can certainly do that. Boom. I always like look at that chart. Amazing. Let's just zoom in. Let's just pretend. What if this happens for the rest of the year? What if it just keeps going up? What if it just doesn't go back down? I'm channeling my inner Johnny Chaos right now. What if people just don't sell? I love the way he talks about these things. He's he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I say that. Man, these early morning conversations, my voice is just not warmed up. So I gotta get my voice better every once in a while. What else? Did we talk about the bridge yet? We have not. So better price, new era for PLS. Yeah, so you got a better price right now than we had in 2023, at least the latter part of 2023. We got better news. Covered that. The bridge is looking hot. Check out this bridge. Bridge is looking hot. So gopulse.com/bridge. Oh, how'd that go? Literally, it's just 99 million. What do we get some bridging? Do we get some bridging out or otherwise? So this is actually an interesting stat. So 4 million bridged out to Ethereum. So these are coins on Ethereum. I believe that's what they're trying to represent here too. This is something that's going to be interesting, where the coins are living on other networks, and that's going to hopefully promote and get some eyeballs too. Like, oh, what's all these? If we get a bunch of USDL or CSD or other stable coins and stuff, native stable coins from PulseChain, getting those bridged out and paired with other stuff on other chains such as Ethereum and otherwise, that's going to be like free promotion too. Of, oh, what are all these stable coins on this other chain? There's millions of dollars. And if we get millions of dollars in liquidity on other chains, it's still, the value still comes from PulseChain. Like, for example, yeah, it was still created there. It's just living on other chains as a promotion, as a way. Hey, if you want to interact on those chains with PulseChain assets, you can, just as we interact with Ethereum assets on our chain for bridged over DAI and otherwise. So pretty cool. $4 million of PLS. And then not so much PulseX right now or Hex, but yeah, I wonder. I did a tweet too about, again, so funny, it just dropped so much right now. Let's see. Let's go to my tweet, because I just literally right before the stream, I got this shout out to sboy.pls. The bridge this was just a month ago. This was December 10th. December 10th had 80 million and just under 3 million bridged out to Ethereum. Now, again, this was like 30 minutes ago, had almost 100 million bridged in, and then 5 million to Ethereum. So pretty cool. And then, yeah, Scott Cryptic had 66 million a few days ago at all-time low. Like that's incredible. Incredible pop there. Apparently from 66, around to 66 or 80 million, quite a bit. It's getting near a doubling. We'll see if it holds or otherwise, because that's the current bridge stats. But boy, Fast says Icosa up 50%. Somebody, I swear I saw a tweet this morning. Didn't Somi do a video? Icosa down 40%. Somebody buy it back up. Now I want to look at the chart. Okay, let's go deck screener. Let's look at Icosa. Wow. We're looking at the daily. So it's, was it really at 3 cents? That's crazy. I kind of forgot, I still love Icosa and, staking and all that stuff too, but I kind of forgot. I was basically not paying a lot of attention to it because there's not, a lot going on in the Hedron ecosystem in general. But I'm very excited about Hedron V2. So I kind of just, my Hedron Icosa bags, I'm not really paying attention to them. I was like, yeah, I'll just wait till the ecosystem goes up and then kind of look at them more. But boy, I'm gonna have to check and see what's going on there, because Icosa, it just kind of, was this the Somi? Did he start talking about it mid-December? I want to get the video. I want to see the video when he started talking about it, and see if that helped propel people to remember too. That was definitely a wake up call. Wow, we get 2.3. Wow, just around 2 cents. And then 3, 4, 5. Boom. Look at that green candle. Wow. Wow. Let's look at the recent action. Wow. Look at that. Amazing. Icosa looking good. No, we got a Burberry request here. Boom. Burberry's here. I knew he was there. Sometimes he's not there, but sometimes I know when he's there too. Sometimes I reach down and I think he's there, but he's not. So Burberry's here. Again, somebody let me know if there is if Burberry makes a bull. I'd be happy to get a Burberry bull as well in celebration of what could be the most epic bull market in history. Never know, especially for hexagons and pulsecons. Right now, we're sticking with Burberry and his 3 friends. You can check out the Burberry show I did the other day. Pretty fun. We named them live. Did it live. Pretty cool. I guess it's still worth it. I really don't. I have not checked the APR for a long time. I really don't know. As far as stakes go, I mean, there's Fux pools. A lot of people are making different kinds of. There's yield arbitrage opportunities where you can be like, okay, where am I going to put it that gets the most money, depending on if you trust the contract and otherwise. So I don't know. I will say that it's funny. I didn't think after Alex got on DipCatcher the other day, he was, the Hedron news or the upgrade news was basically, it didn't sound very soon to me. It sounded like, he basically talked about some things being, I forget how he said it, but like maybe it taking longer than he thought. That's what I took away from it, at least. So yeah, maybe that's why it didn't happen in, what did he estimate before Q4 2023? He was saying they may have something. And we ticked over like, okay, I guess we're not getting Hedron V2 this year. So even now, I don't know. Could be Q1, could be Q2. Hopefully it's Q1. Hopefully he's got a lot of stuff figured out. But yeah, that was a very interesting conversation. Check that stream out. I posted on the channel as well. I posted a clip from the Hex conference about DipCatcher and Alex talking through things. I didn't put time. There's timestamps on the tweet, but I forgot to put them on the video. But yeah, I kind of thought, ooh, people hear that. Maybe maybe they were buying it up in anticipation or something, but Icosa unaffected. And there's a lot of stuff he's talked about making Icosa more useful, marketplace stuff. I mean, gosh, that actually talking about this makes me even more bullish on 2024. If our ecosystem, well, I'll say bullish on Hedron ecosystem in general, because if we get Hedron V2, favorable macro conditions, PulseChain ecosystems thriving and not just like barely hanging on. We don't have people like regretting their entire sacrifice, like never wanting to do another sacrifice again. If we don't have people, if that's not the sentiment, and we get Hedron V2, I'd be very excited about that. Alex has plans. Yes, he does. He has a lot of plans, and we've yet to see a lot of things manifest. He's been talking about a lot of things the last 6 months or so. The rocket pool stuff, Hedron V2. What else? He's talking marketplace, Icosa marketplace stuff. Talked about a lot of stuff. So very, very interested to FXLP. Yeah, that's what people are trying to decide. I didn't know if it still was, but every time I read the words, I'm just looking at this ad here, deploy on Solana. I don't even read Solana. I read Soilana every time. Like it automatically is replaced. That's the power of Somi. It's automatically replaced with Soilana, no matter how I feel about the word or the product or otherwise. I just read Soilana automatically. Oh man, it's crazy. That's a good guy. That's a guy. We have a Somi. We have a Crypto Coffee. We have a Johnny Chaos. What does your ecosystem have? Everyone else in other ecosystems? What do you guys have? You got a Vitalik? Okay. You got a Charles Hodgkinson? All right. We have an Alex. We have an Alex from Hedron. We have a dip catcher. Like, there's so many amazing people in our ecosystem. Matthew Bray, what is a reasonable price for EXPX or PulseX by Bitcoin happening? That sounds like a prediction ask, and I don't give predictions because I don't like to be wrong, and I don't like to give financial advice. So I have no idea what a reasonable price would look like. But I will say if we continue this upward momentum, it seems like, historically speaking, if we are an uptrend, what uptrends tend to go up. And if we get the support of benevolent wells in our ecosystem, these compounding things, that's a cool thing about this whole market. Everything went down, the prices were bad, and people didn't stop building. I didn't stop promoting. A lot of other people didn't stop promoting, didn't stop creating content, didn't stop trying to figure out the best way to get people involved in understanding the power of this freight train to the freaking moon. That's the way I like to refer to it, at least. That's what I believe. You believe what you want, but boy, excited. My Ponzi's better than your Ponzi. It's true. Everything's a Ponzi. You just got to find the more favorable games that play to your time horizon. We'll say it like that. 401k, Ponzi. Life itself, Ponzi. Everything you need more people where it goes to zero, right? Everything. So if you start thinking about the world in terms like that, all these other products, at least for me, tend to make more sense. So Icosa looking great. Glad you guys brought that up. New background epic. Yeah, that's my I haven't brought it out for a while. I didn't know how much I liked it really. And because it was my data center. It's like my data center thing. I used it for a validator stream. I'm like, I don't know if I like it too much. Is it a little too vortexy but now when I'm looking at least with this red shirt, I think a lot of backgrounds depend on my color, my shirt, and stuff like that. So I like before stream. Yeah, here you go. Inside information. Before the stream, I'll pick whatever shirt I want to wear or whatever I want to do. And then right before the stream starts, I'll pick the background and I'll try to pick the background that goes with the shirt. And funny enough, I think this shirt and this background just go well together. Otherwise, I've tried it with different other shirts. Didn't look so good. All right. Again, for other coins and stuff, you can refer to my tweet on which coins I'm favorable to for get the blue chips. You got Tetra, Liquid Loans, Power City, Hedron stuff, Maximus stuff, maybe a couple others or so. But yeah, if you show other coins, you may get the mods may time you out for a moment to let you know that prefer to keep it to the preferred list of very small coins that I promoted before on the show, at least. So anyways, Bitcoin dumping. Let's take a look. Bitcoin chart. Oh my gosh, it's only down to 44,000. Look at that 4% dip today. Take a trading view. Wow, look at that. Let's turn on the candle colors. Whoa, look at that. 1 week seems fine. Check this out. Let me blow your mind. 1 year, boom. Look at that. Have we been in a bull market this entire time? It's just been so secret and so unbelievable that nobody wanted to buy except the people who were making these green candles. Never know. However, yes, down today. Thank you for that information. Yeah, what was it? So is this the ETF launch? Let's see. What was it on the, let's see, today's the, oh, this is, yeah, sorry, we're still on the 12th. My bad. So also on the 10th, right? 10th, yeah, a little pump, launched, a little pump. And then, yeah, we'll see where it goes. You know what? Again, PulseChain new era. We're going to see. We're going to see if we're decorrelated. Now, a lot of people were like, oh, we need to be more correlated. Why aren't we going up like everything else? Where are our green candles? Where's the PulseChain green candles? Are they going to leave? They're going to follow the green candles. It'd be funny if the benevolent wells who support the ecosystem saw that. They were looking for a bottom. And then they were like, you know what? Now's the time. Now's the time. We don't want anyone else to leave. We went through enough pain. We have enough poor people now. Before the thing gets really out of control in a downward spiral, maybe it's time. Maybe that's what happened. So if we are decorrelated, and let's say for the next 3 months until that happening, I don't expect January to be a good thing. Everyone thought Bitcoin sell the news event, which, it's been up and down. We'll see. We need give it a few days. You could also counter that with, hey, we need more time for inflows to come in. We need, like, all the institutional investors. Are they going to buy the Bitcoin? Are they going to buy and invest in Bitcoin and get their clients in Bitcoin on the first day? These long-term thinking people who like stable products? Or are they going to wait a week, 2 weeks, a couple months, see how things shake out? Just the traditional thinking would make me think, like, I would make me think I wouldn't expect there to be a lot of buying going into there for the first day or 2 days or a week or whatever. So think about it in those terms. It could be interesting. Now, again, correlation. What if do we want to be, I guess that's the question. Do we want to be correlated? Is there enough benefits to be correlated if we have benevolent whales who have made moves? And I'd be very surprised if they didn't make more moves later on. Godwell and everyone else. Do we want to be decorrelated? I don't know. I think pros and cons of both. PLS dumping a little bit. Healthy pull, yeah. Armando, watching stream from courthouse. Nice. Appreciate your civic duties as well there, Armando. Let's see what else we got. What do you guys think about things being new? As far as I feel like I put a lot of my thoughts in the last few days on streams, but trying to think if there's anything new as far as 15 minutes. Oh no, we're down to 85. Let's see. Look at the hour. Yeah, interesting. Ooh, I think we did touch sack. Look at that. Look at that, beautiful. I love how we're excited about getting it back. No one lost money right here. Yay. If you sold right there, you didn't lose money. That the break-even soy boy phrase now. What everyone's looking forward to getting back to. Sack price. I can get out now. I can get out before the mad gains. Yay. Please get me out before the mad gains. Oh, funny. Special announcement for Ghana. There's a guy in PulseX using help with install instructions. Cool. I will, thanks for the heads up, Gamma. I will check it out. I usually check the dev chat every couple of days. I don't get on Telegram too often. Maybe every couple of days or so I'll check and see. But if he's needs help with my script or otherwise, be happy to hop in there. So I'll try to remember once I get off stream. Will PulseX make 100x this year? Well, anything's possible. Muzafer, anything's possible. Certainly hope so. Right. Trying to give you some information without making any predictions or giving you any advice. But especially off the lows. What did I say? A 10,000x would make 9 cent PulseX. So if you go down from there, you can kind of reference and see what that would look like. But boy, I don't know. As far as we went down the lows, I wouldn't be surprised to see, like, can't everything make 100x? Can't Hex, PulseChain, PulseX, even Ink? 100x for Ink at the lows would be like $45 or something. It hit 80 before. It went up more than anything else on launch. So anything's possible. I have no idea, but anything's possible. Whoa. GG was on CNBC a few minutes ago. Yeah, I know. That's got to stop, right? Like, Richard's talked about it, and going on there and talking on your personal behalf, and then going on there on talking on part of the behalf of the SEC and stuff. I don't know how to get by with it, honestly. Saying bad things about products that you just listed, if that's true, I have no idea. I'm just assuming like that sounds like that's the MO, right? Yeah, a lot of people with a lot of money, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of lawsuits against people flooding their bags when you have billionaires who want to see products go up. So it'd be interesting to see the litigation that happens in crypto this year, for sure. What else to cover? Let me check. I think that's about it. I did a bunch of onboarding stuff. I had a new video, trying to reach more people too. Let me just put in the onboarding list real quick. So if you go to tinyurl.com and do onboard PLS, that is the short link. If you want to create a short link for anything, just go to tinyurl.com and it will give you a free one. I'm pretty sure they're permanent too. They last forever. So tinyurl.com/onboardpls. And let me know if there's a video I don't have. I think I have a video on at least the basics of everything. How to buy and stake Hex, PLS. How to, if you want to use Internet Money Wallet, if you want to sign up to Coast, there's some information for that. There's staking, there's making HSIs, there's bridging, there's how to use Go Real DeFi, there's explanations of Hex and PulseChain, and how to buy cryptocurrency. Like I should probably put this one at the top of the list right now, because this is the latest one. I did the poll of like what is the easiest way, least friction way possible to do this, and it seems to be get MetaMask. Again, someone new to crypto, you want to onboard them, MetaMask, and then gopulse.com/buy. So that's what that video goes. And it also uses Hex Scout. There's two different ones. And if you send them to Go Real DeFi, you can see on the side here, learn to earn. So there's links to different resources, Hex Scout and onboarding, and Coffee's video as well. And then if you want to buy now, the Hex one goes to Hex Scout for change now. The Pulse one, the PLS one goes to Pulse Coin List, which also lists change now here as well. So if you go here and you say, I want to buy PLS with fiat, you click that, it'll give you this. Now it says no KYC, but I think that's only for the crypto to crypto. And I did notice it seems to be KYC for fiat to crypto. So just double check on that one. As far as I know, there is KYC for the fiat to crypto using your credit card, or bank card, or whatever. But for the crypto, I'm pretty sure that's no KYC. You got Coast, of course. And yeah, apparently here's some exchanges and services you can use too. So pretty cool website. Pulse Coin List /buy has a lot of the resources on how to get it. So send people here, and then once you go there, they even integrate it right here too. So ETH. Yeah, there's like a maximum on some of these. You can't buy like a ton through these places. Like you actually need to go to the exchange or bridge over ETH or use Coast, for example. But this one, and then buy and sell with this. Let's see. Let's see before with USD. So sometimes it works. I know some people are reporting it doesn't work. It didn't work for me the other day, and then it started working. So anyways, check that out for onboarding. But this is I don't know how to trade on PulseX, how to do liquidity. I pretty much covered everything, and produced this content and covered pretty much every topic I could think of to help people out come into PulseChain. So check that out. But I believe that is it. New era for PulseChain, everyone. I think the ability to have faith again for some people is back. A lot of people left, maybe coming back. I think we did reach. I personally think that we reached the bottom in every category. Like, there are people just done. They want to be here. They're tired of it. It's been too long. Every once in a while I was frustrated too. I'm like, why? We're so good. We're too good to be down this much. We're too good for people to not believe. We're too good just to be hit with this FUD and just all this nonsense. But yeah, I always believe, I always knew. I was like, nope, one day it's gonna happen. We're gonna be back, and maybe we are back. I think we need more time to kind of figure that out, but boy, it is looking good for so many reasons right now. So shout out to everyone in the community out there making content on Twitter, otherwise supporting people, PulseChain tour, everything else. I got some more content coming out. Got a lot more streams coming up if all goes well. So everyone come back in a few hours for open mic. Got pretty cool, a couple cool guests coming on, at least maybe more. Come on yourself if you like. So look out for the announcement on Twitter on that. That's all I got for you. Scivive and 5555. We are out.